Life looks different on different days. Sometimes it is us masking our tired souls with loud laugh. And we celebrate people who are able to hold it together. But who holds them? Today's episode is about strength and not weakness. And here, welcome to Precious Lohita TV. I am Precious Lohita, and with me, a very distinguished guest, Mr. Idris Zekeri. And he is a man that I know he holds a lot of people. He's strong. Yes. So on today's episode, you're going to be talking about the weight of being strong. So welcome to the show, Mr. Idris.
Thank you, Lorita. An absolute delight to share this space with you.
Thank
and
you.
And I think in TVs now, when I say TV, I mean talk shows. You are beginning to distinguish yourself as some authority on conversations that matter to the people, real conversations that affect real people. Thank you for the work you do, and it's an absolute delight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. So, what does being strong mean to you personally?
Strength is digging deep. Strength is finding the courage to speak when it is not fashionable to do it. Strength is having the courage to comment on things that the average man will say is not their business.
Wow.
Strength is also finding ways to anchor your thought processes, your belief processes to the general public, especially when it is not fashionable to do so. I can give you a number of examples.
Okay.
We have a new tax policy coming up in January.
Yeah.
And to the average Nigerian, it's not their business until it is your business. And it will be your business when you start getting letters from the taxman.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the courage to speak about this is strength.
Yeah.
Strength is also talking even when you are induced not to talk. There is a lot of inducement out there, especially political inducement.
Yeah.
When you speak on issues that people are not comfortable about, they try to purchase you. They try to give you money to keep quiet. There are a number of persons I know in this country. If they decide to compromise on their standard, it will be done. We will have a one-party state in Nigeria. But they still find the courage not to say it, even when you don't have money, you are broke. I give you an example. Let me just paint a picture so I don't mention names. You have an opportunity to get a 500 million naira grant from government.
Okay.
And then you are speaking on an issue government don't like. And they have given you avenues to access this money.
Yeah.
And you find the courage to still hold on to your belief, even when sometimes the people you are speaking on their behalf don't even appreciate you or don't even know the full extent to the opportunities that you have that you can take advantage of if you decide to sell out.
Yes.
That is strength.
Wow.
And beyond all of that, strength is being yourself in the ultimate, being comfortable in your own skin and continue to do what you do regardless.
That's actually a very beautiful definition. In short, you just defined everything. Okay, have you ever felt like your strength became your cage? That people forgot you needed help too?
Yeah, people expect you. In fact, I think that's the biggest problem you're going to have if you now decide to become a person of public strength.
Okay.
Private strength is good, beautiful for you, beautiful for your family, if you have a family, beautiful for your boyfriend and your girlfriend, if you have. Most people don't, but if you have, beautiful for you. But when you decide to take upon yourself, public body, the first betrayal you feel is that the public don't quite understand the sacrifice you have to pay. People somehow think that there is something in it for you. That is why you are doing what you are doing. Exactly. You are Precious Lohita TV.
Yeah.
You have put in enormous effort. You've put in enormous work to have this set up and to have us talk here. People will think there is an agenda behind why you are doing what you are doing. There must be something in it for you because it is part of the thought processes of the average Nigerian or the average African. Altruism is not something that is very common here. People don't believe people do things for altruistic value. They believe there must be something in it for you. But on a personal note, because you asked me a personal question, as a student, I was speaker in the University of Benin. And during the day, I have 10, 15 persons walk around with me. I get engaged in student problems. I miss my own classes, fight student problems, deal with student problems, do this. And then I go back home. You don't even have enough time to have a girlfriend. You are that busy. You don't have time for yourself. and then you are lonely. The next day again, people still expect you to somehow
Yeah.
find the courage to
To
continue.
continue, yeah.
And I left school more than 10 years ago, 11 years ago precisely. Having become an adult, I still see it in public advocacy. I was with the commissioner of police last night, and I asked a straightforward question. I said, people extort people. Policemen, rogue policemen, DPOs extort people. What is your stand on it? And he made it clear, because this had nothing to do with the people that were there.
Yeah.
Right before my burial, I saw him sanctioning and giving a dress down to rogue policemen who have been extorting people. And then he told me that he himself, as a person, he's not speaking for the institution, as a person, and because of the office he occupies, he is not interested in taking anybody's money. Don't mind a lot of examples I give.
Yeah.
I like talking practice.
Exactly.
I am not a theorist at all. Yes. If the information I'm giving to you, you cannot apply to your life, then the information is fundamentally useless. And then he said, Idris, you have a platform. Go ahead and tell the people that I am not interested in taking anybody's money. If anybody obtains money from you, if anybody takes money from you, oppresses you to collect money from you, if you've committed a crime, that is your business. I don't deal with criminals. But you see, extortion. Say, I am an expert in ending extortion. Go and check my history. And then I came out to the public and say, we have a man in charge today who is an expert in stopping extortion. If you feel extorted, please report to the appropriate quarters and recover your money. Before my very eyes, people's money were recovered and given back to them. And then people said, no, they can't trust him. We will never trust him. We will never trust him. Now, what is the alternative? The alternative is you refuse to trust him and you keep paying. Or you dare to trust him and you stop paying. So it's up to you. These are some of the burdens that you carry once you are dealing with the public and you want to display strength and you want to show strength. It becomes a problem for even you yourself, even your family members. I put it out yesterday on my socials. I said since I joined politics around the year 2007, passively and actively in 2011, if some of my family members know the amount of money I've been offered to shift places, I'm taking a political position today to shift to another position. If they know, I say some of my family members will disown me. Those who know, like the people who will do things together who know me, we're laughing in the comment section that you are right, we know what you have had to endure. But it is a fact that even members of your family, like your precious Loyalta team, some members of the family will tell you, are you sure you are not wasting your time? You have graduated, though. Go and look for work. Go and marry. But contribution to society like what you are doing now is the ultimate strength. Don't stop.
Wow.
I encourage all our viewers, please don't stop. Find strength to continue.
Thank you very much, sir. So, how do you navigate days when you are the one breaking? How do you deal with that emotionally and mentally?
I always tell people it's okay to cry.
Yeah.
It's okay to cry. There's nothing. This will not look good when it comes out, but I cry sometimes. It's okay to cry. Yes. Sometimes find the strength. It's also strength to cry.
Yeah.
It's also strength to not want to do certain things.
Exactly.
It's also strength to say no to certain causes. And say, this one, I know they do one. Somebody reached out to me in Enugu. Like I said, let's talk practice. We are not here to theorize, are we? No. And said, policeman has been coming to intimidate me. They come, they took my iPhone, they're intimidating me because they say I'm owing somebody money. First of all, police is not a debt recovery agency. And then I asked the young man, this police comes to your house, they didn't take you to a police station. They are oppressing your house. So first of all, that clearly shows illegal duty. Have you gone to the police station to report that somebody, a rogue policeman, is intimidating you? And the man said, no, he cannot go. Now you are telling me to come to Enugu and fight for you with my transport. Okay, you cannot fight for yourself. It's me that will fight for you. I'm the savior of the world. The last person that came to save the world died 2,500 years ago. No other person is coming.
Jesus.
And I am not planning to die for anybody. So find strength to sometimes say no. Find strength to sometimes. It's not every battle you will fight. Okay? So find time to refresh. My phone is with the lady behind the camera. You will notice that messages don't pop up. It does not pop up. It has been like that for over a year. If you like swallow shovel, send me message, it will not happen. It's not popping. By the time I now go to my message, I will now pick and choose which I can work on and which I cannot work on. And there is no problem with that. It's strength to say no. Do not say yes, yes, yes. You know, yes is a good word, big word. Yes, yes, yes. Find strength to say no. Otherwise, you will run yourself to the ground, and the people you die for, just like in the time of Jesus, they will blame you for dying a certain way and for not dying in a particular way.
That's a very beautiful illustration, sir. What moment taught you that vulnerability isn't weakness?
I usually would suspect people who are not vulnerable.
Okay.
And I advise everybody, suspect, treat as suspect. In fact, principal suspect. Anybody who tells you, I am strong. Let's talk relationship a bit, because your TV is a reality TV. If you have a man or a woman in your life, and they are never vulnerable, they are always strong, they are always doing this, somebody is lying to somebody. You cannot be strong 365 days a week, 7 days a week, 30 days a month, 365 days a year. Impossible. There must be moments there must be downtimes. There must be moments where you need help. Exactly. If you have a man in your life and he has never called you to say, please come, I'm not feeling really well today, please, I just need your company, I just need somebody to talk to. He's talking to somebody else.
Exactly.
So this is free information. I'm not asking you to pay for consultancy. That's the fact. So, but beyond that, there is nothing wrong in being vulnerable. Vulnerability is not weakness. Vulnerability is admitting to yourself that you are human. All the factors that affect every other human being will affect you. A wonderful pastor in Abuja once said, anyone who tries to be El Shaddai shall die. And that is exactly what will happen to you if you ever claim that you are not a vulnerable person, or you can never be vulnerable.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. You know, a lot of people, they isolate themselves in order to recharge. And talking to a man of your standard, most times you are needed by the public. How do you do that, whereby you need to recharge, but you don't need to isolate yourself? What is that drive? What is that thing that keeps you going,
Fantastic question. Like I said before, I give you an example of the phone. It's not everything you can handle. You also need personal and private time. You also, if you are a knowledgeable person, it's because you read or you sought knowledge. That's why you are knowledgeable. You also need to keep seeking newer knowledge so that you remain knowledgeable. So if you're a reader, you must create time to read. Of course, I encourage everybody to be a reader. If you are not a reader, you are probably not doing anything right. Correct? So create more time to read. Even within the chaos, create time for yourself. Eat. Find time to eat. Find time to go to the garden. Let breeze blow you. Yes, go to a live band where they are singing. Hear people sing. Look for trouble and have someone else fight for you. It's true. It's true. Not big trouble. Small one.
Exactly.
Small one that you can manage.
Exactly.
Have some other people engage some things for you. You can't do everything. Learn to delegate. Most importantly, mentor. I have young people around me today who I mentor, who I tell, do this, do this. I did something very remarkable recently, and people thought I was crazy. I sold my car, a much expensive car, a much newer car, and bought a smaller car, and I said I was going to do both, and I need people to go and do both. I don't need to do it. I have a number of other things I do. But for me to be able to pass that message and it gets to the right audience, and then to silent naysayers, because you know there are always the 92%, 95%, 97% who believe nothing is possible. To be able to silence those people, you have to do it to show the others that it is done and it is possible. You can't just sit down and laze around and blame government. I blame government every day, but I can tell you it hasn't helped very much. Help yourself a little bit, and then let's join hands. And you know, resources help you blame government better, right? And then have the resources to blame government and engage government. So in all of this, always find time for yourself in the midst of the chaos. That's my point.
So we always talk about balancing, the art of balancing your public life and private life in terms of being soft and being strong. Now, if you were to advise someone who is tired of being called the strong one in quotes, what will you tell the person?
I'll pick it up. Fantastic question again. You ask very great questions. I don't know where you get them from. I would ask, I would pick it up from balancing. If you are a tiger outside, you are fighting government, you are constantly protesting, you are constantly engaging public discourse. Don't go and do that advocacy in your home. Oh. At home, allow your partner, your boyfriend or your husband or your girlfriend or your wife to also feel that side of you that nobody feels. As a matter of advice, and I think it's true, all of my friends who are well-known advocates, and including myself, in public, you can speak fiercely. On TV, you can talk fiercely on discussing government topics, and you can be very fierce.
Yeah.
But in your private life, you must be subtle, you must be human. If you do not know where to blur that, if you don't know where to draw that line, and the line gets blurred, you become both a tiger at home and abroad. And nobody wants to live with somebody who is constantly cantankerous, who is constantly engaging. Everything is not a battle. It's very tempting to assume that everything is a fight. A governor cannot talk to you anyhow because they respect you. A senator dare not talk to you anyhow because they respect you and they know you don't take bribe. Don't expect that your wife or your girlfriend will not be able to talk to you anyhow. They will find a way to listen to whatever they want to say and manage it at that level. If that is not done, that's where you now see the Regina Daniel Nedwoko saga, when somebody believes that he's the bigger man in the room. No, you don't have to be bigger. If you have decided to have social partners, emotional partners, domestic partners, it's called partnership for a reason. You level up. You are now almost equal, right? So you must swallow that pride, and wherever the pride is coming from, and talk to those persons at that level. That is for the balancing. And then for always being called the strong one, don't agree for anybody to also always call you the strong one. Everybody can do something about their situation. Like the example I gave you earlier of the gentleman in Enugu who wanted help with the police. What he should have done was to go report first the rogue policeman to the DPO. DPO does not listen, you report to the area commander. Area commander does not listen, you report to the commissioner of police. And when they don't all listen, you now bring it to the human rights community or the civil society community, who will now engage those people at a much higher level. If you've not done your part, and you've not paid tithes, and you want the blessings of, according to scriptures, you want overflow of the blessings of the Lord to come to you, you are joking. For those who believe in that, yeah. I'm not advocating for that. I'm not a man of God, right? I'm a child of God, not a man of God. So that's the point. Don't fall for that trap. Mm-hmm. And I also say to you, Lolita, sometimes don't think you are not doing enough. The result may not come very early, but I guarantee you, so help me God, I can tell you I'm a living witness. For years, my Instagram was maybe 2,000 followers. And in a matter of months, it's almost 20,000. How do you 10x? You have been in one place for 5 years. And then in 5 months, you do 10 times what you've done in 5 years. That is the power of consistency. Once you are consistent, the time will come, people will see your story. They will understand your thought processes. They will now know that you are genuine. They can now see you. In Islam, they say actions are judged according to intentions. They will now see your intentions, and on the premise of that your intention, judge your action. That is where the result will start coming. And you can 10x, you can 20x, you can 100x in a very short period of time. Trust me on this. It has happened, it keeps happening, and it will keep happening.
Thank you very much, Mr. Idris.
You're welcome.
It has really been a beautiful session with you. Strength is not just about endurance. It's not just about, let me be strong for everybody. It's also about being there, being rebuilding, working on yourself too, and also knowing when to say no. As Mr. Idris made us believe that saying no is also a strength. And he is a man of divine prowess. It was somebody that talked me into showing myself out. Yes.
True.
Yes. So I applaud him for that. And thank you very much, Mr. Idris Zekeri, for gracing us with your presence today.
I think you give me too much credit. I'm not that important. I'm just a normal guy who is doing this stuff. Thank you for the opportunity. Yeah. And please subscribe to Precious Lolita TV.
Till next time.
Trust me on that. To work. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.